Communications Sports.
Hamilton's broken long. Nocky's back.
Great job by, great job by Nocky.
Kelly Owens in three-quarter court. He made it! He drained it from three-quarter court!
And now it's time for exciting Mount Vernon Rams basketball. Participating sponsors for Rams basketball on Cable Channel 10 are the Bank of Illinois, Ron's One Stop, the Gallery, Bradshaw's Sporting Goods, Mary's Income Tax Service, Guywood Insurance, Lindsay's RV Center, Rick's Towing, Steffi Home Furnishings, Rent One, Beck Bus Service, Mount Vernon Dream Homes, Southern Illinois Sporting Goods, Ray Black & Sons Construction, and Affordable Homes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mount Vernon Rams basketball, brought to you by Cablevision Communications. I'm Rob Will. Joining me again this evening, my broadcast partner, Jeff Hacker. Jeff, we're down here in Marion. You never know what to expect down here, but the Rams come in and should be a tough South 7 Conference ball game.
I think we'll feel fortunate if we get out of here with a W. We were talking on the way down, Griff and I and Frank Hartman. It's a tough place to play. I can remember back in the 70s when Keith and I were there, we just don't play well down here. I don't know what it is. And you don't know who you're going to get on the game. You usually get somebody out of Northern Kentucky. Yeah. And then that's no reason to win or lose the game. But sometimes we let that bother us.
Well, we've got a big crowd down here. The Mount Vernon
big
people
crowd.
Came down I-57, and we've filled up one half of the gym, and it really looks great.
It looks great, and then, of course, they'll see this after our Centralia game, but tomorrow night they'll be in there stirring them with a stick.
I hear you. We're set for the introduction to the starting lineups. Mr. Glue, number 44, John Nocky. Kyle McClure getting a start tonight. Number 15, also a junior, Coleon Hawkins, not dressed this evening. 43, Chris Morgan. And number 33, 6'1" junior, Kent Williams. And number 21, 6'4" junior, Scott Gamber. And of course, the Mount Vernon Rams are coached by Doug Creel, assisted by Gus Gillespie and Mark Zom.
The old Zombo was 29-0 this year, 21-0 and 8-0. He had a heck of a freshman group.
And Gus Gillespie's junior varsity won their contest this evening, 57-46 over the Marion Wildcat junior varsity. And let's see, it's about time to introduce the Marion Wildcats, and it's senior night here, one of the bigger crowds I've seen.
Big crowd, Rob. Marion is always a thorn in our side down here, and they've got nothing to lose. They're playing loose. We know 2 or 3 of their starters that are pretty solid, and then sometimes Coach Murphy switches people around, so we'll see if we can pick them up here with the PA man. Okay, number 14, David Cruz, is a guard. He's a very good shooter. He usually has to be stationary. That's much better. Okay, Justin Johns, number 20, a 5'11" senior at the off guards. Cruz is the one who likes to shoot it.
Yeah, he's their leading scorer.
Number 40, 6'4" senior, Scott Clarida. They've always had a Clarida down here.
Yeah, his older brother walked on at Illinois.
Number 42, 6'3" senior. I'll be glad to see him graduate, Justin Vi.
6'3" senior, number 54.
And the other starter is Travis Hope. I'm sorry, number 34. Matt Lurkin, 6'2" senior. Gerald Murphy's their head coach. Here, regardless of their record, Rob, it's always a test when we come down here. I know we've said that once. We've said it in the past.
All right, it's time for Hack's 3 keys to victory.
Okay, Rob, I think number 1 is don't look past tonight. Number 2, handle the gimmick defense, which Marion always uses. And number 3, somebody has to step up if we have to handle the gimmick defense.
All right, looks like Marion starting out in a man-to-man.
Straight man, no gimmick right now.
Seems like they're typically a zone team against us, as I recall. Double teamed on Morgan. Kyle wide open from 3. That's short. Gamber, Vi on the rebound. And here come the Wildcats. Justin Johns up the right side. Kent Williams guards Cruz. He's their scorer. He's their outside shooter. And I guess Justin Vi, the big senior, can also score if he's left open.
He's the senior captain.
There he is from 3.
He likes it out there.
No good. Nice rebound and stick back there by
Number
Scott
40.
Clarida.
Clarida gets a stick back. Rams start out in the man also. We got to box out.
Rams working around the perimeter. Gamber has a notion.
Take him.
Yeah, when he came out and jumped. Morgan. Oh, yeah. Chris Morgan.
Old Silk, as you call him. He gets it started.
Mount Vernon on top, 3-2 here in the early going. That's one thing about Marion is they're pretty much an outside shooting team. Anything they get on the inside will be gravy.
They are.
Justin Johns from downtown.
They are pretty much so, and they've got a lot of size overall. They're not overall big, but they've got overall size. And that's surprising with Vi and those guys who like to bang.
Morgan guarded by Cruz. He gets a pick from Naki. McClure guarded by Vi. Naki from 3. No good.
Scott on the rebound.
Back to Morgan. He'll launch. That's off. Vi on the rebound. He's fallen out of bounds, but he gets it to Cruz.
And Rob, these officials, I think we had them last year. I know we had Alonji.
Cruz over to Vi. He's guarded by Naki. A little bit of a mismatch there. I'm wondering if they might want to try to post Vi up on John down low.
They could very well.
Cruz,
that's
16 feet.
He's the one that worries me.
No good.
You can make him put it off the dribble, though. I like it. He's more of a stationary shooter. He's not very strong yet, just a sophomore.
Kent behind the back, drive, scoops, and scores. What a beautiful move. 5:25 remaining in the first period. We're all knotted at 5. They don't even set anyone up in the paint, Hack.
Nope, they don't. They very rarely do because they're so outside oriented. You called it from the beginning, Rob. Coach Murph hadn't had a seat yet.
Yeah, those people in the first row down there at that end of the gym, they'll be lucky to see this game. Marion content to work it around the perimeter against that man-to-man. Cruz puts up a shot. That's no good. Air ball.
He ain't beat that one out of bounds.
We'll let him take that all night, won't we?
Anytime he wants to shoot it off the dribble, I'm happy.
I hear you.
If he's stationary, I'm not happy. But if
There's
he's off
Gamber.
the dribble,
He's got. Thought Gamber could take Clarida down low. Kent with a fadeaway, no good. It's going to be Marion ball. Matt Lurkins had to rebound. Kent knocked it out of his hands. The Wildcat over here trying to work the Mount Vernon crowd. Lurkins guarded by McClure. A little bit of token full court pressure.
I thought maybe we'd see the Orphans in the house scouting tonight, but I haven't seen Rick down here yet.
Yeah, they don't have a game tonight. I really expected to see him in the shadow.
Right. We'll see him tomorrow night.
I thought that Coach Murphy from Murfreesboro might be here.
Yep, I thought so too. If I got a voice left, it sounds like it's leaving
Johns
me.
from 3, no good.
Good glass, good glass.
Gamber gets the loose ball. Vi tipped it away. Morgan backs out, shoots, short. Cruz on the rebound. Here come the Wildcats.
We're only getting one shot.
Vi drives on Naki, blocking foul.
He's got to give him that half step.
Emphatic, very emphatic. Looked like he was trying to sell that call.
Got Kenneth Knox and James Wilson checking in for the Rams.
Not much scoring here in the early going. 3:48 remaining. We're tied 5-5. Cruz, the trigger man on the inbounds.
They list him at 6 foot. I'll tell you what, he's bigger than 6 foot.
I think you're right. I think you're right, Hack.
He's bigger than Kent. Look at him there.
He's only a sophomore. We'll see a lot of him over the next couple of years. John stolen by Williams. He looks around to see if he can dunk. He just lays it over the front iron.
That's the best thing to do there because you don't know what's coming from the backside.
Cruz drives. Oh, falls off. Nice defense. Good help. Gamber on the rebound. Naki slipped a little bit, and they're going to call the walk.
Oh, boy.
Here,
Doug wasn't happy with that call.
A little murmur ran through that big Mount Vernon crowd.
That was more than a murmur.
Bill Allen on the camera tonight, sports fans. He's the best in the business, bringing it to you.
Every night he can. Our man Bill.
They're posting up Vi down low. Steal by Naki.
Good steal.
That'll take care of that action right there. Kent gets it over to Kenneth Knox.
Good job, Kenneth. Get some touches.
Somebody's got to be open. Vi couldn't find a man. Kent over to John Naki. Short.
He got to get a little arch on. He's shooting it flat.
Yeah, he is.
Shooting off the heel of his hand.
Cruz gets it to Vi. He launches from three. Short. Gamber with a strong board.
He's had some boards. Scott has.
2:40 remaining. Mount Vernon by 2, 7-5. Gamber from three. That's short. Kent tries to get the tip.
That would have been one heck of a tip had that baby gone down.
That would have got the orange and black crowd, or the orange and black clad Mount Vernon crowd off their feet.
Most
over
definitely.
The top, Lurkins.
Somebody's over Scott's back. Looked like Lurkins was over his back. That's 2 Crip bunnies they've missed already.
Oh, I hear you. Lurkins was wide open. He looked around to see if anyone was going to block his shot, and by then he blew the cripple.
Excuse me, Rob.
Yeah, you better not come down with something. This is a big basketball weekend.
I know it.
Want you in fine form tomorrow night.
I just hope I got a voice, and Sunday's my big day. We're going to see Pocahontas on ice.
Oh, my goodness.
I got to get my skates out.
I thought you were making fun of Dr. Tom there.
No, I'm taking the granddaughter.
That sounds like a nice family outing. And speaking of a family outing, we've got a lot of families down here watching the Mount Vernon Rams. Naki from three.
Get it out. That's
there you go. A little bit better arc, wasn't it, Hal?
Yeah, he got that smooth one through the net also. Little bit. Got to get it above the front of the rim to go in.
Yeah, that'll help. Cruz off the dribble. Back to Vi. Inside the short. Big James on the rebound.
They just don't shoot it well when they have to put it on the floor.
I agree with you. John's going to take it all the way, lays it up, and
good count it. We're going to count it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to play their team in Horse because they can spot. I'll tell you what, they can spot. I know we got good shooters, but we can shoot off the dribble. They spot shoot. Timeout for the Marion Wildcats.
All right, and this big Mount Vernon crowd on their feet.
He wants a 20. He's only taking a 20.
Mount Vernon on a, that's a 9-0 run we're on. It was
right.
5-3, and now it's 12-5. What do you want?
What you want, Grizzly Adam?
There's my man Adam Elliott down there.
You better not mention his name on
there. There he is, Chief Cook and Bottle Washer.
He says he wants to see some of that WCW
on
Channel 10. Some of that pay-per-view.
Adam's my ace in the driver ed class.
Don't tell me he's going to be driving.
He'll be driving in 6 months.
Oh. I may have to move.
I feel sorry for Mr. Pankos. He has to drive with him now. He's the teacher.
John Naki with an opportunity to complete the three-point play, and he does. It's 13-5, and the Rams are out to a 8-point lead, and it's all with the defense, if you ask me.
Exactly. Now we switched up. We're going to a little three-quarter court press.
Cruz splits them. They're going to reset the offense.
Good job, good job. Good job by John Nockey and Kyle
Cut him
coming
off.
over.
Johns from 3, no good, in and out. Gamber
Good
stays
strength,
with it.
Good strength. There he is, taking
Morgan.
the hole.
Cut off by Cruz. He's looking for help. Gets McClure. Nockey. Kent drives, puts up a shot.
Half step. He got that half step on him.
And it's a 10-point bulge here with 45 seconds remaining in the first period. 15-5. Cruz gets it to, rejected.
Oh, and he called it late. He called that so late. Good block.
Heard a couple of our fans, the Dr. Love said that was all ball.
I talked to the doctor down there. He and Mike Smith and Mark Smith are here.
He's sitting right in front of Robert Morrison, and Robert brought his son Dan here.
Dr. Love, they're giving us a look up here.
John Griffin, Frank Hartman in the crowd.
We got the crew down here.
First shot by Clarida, no good.
I wonder if all the Claritas are left-handers. The one that played at Illinois that walked on was the lefty.
Second one also no good.
Boy.
Kent comes across and pulls down a strong board.
I don't know how you can miss two of the same nature.
Do you think
compensate
we'll,
on the second one?
Hold for one here?
I think so.
32 seconds. See what kind of look we get out of this. Down to 20 right now. 15-5 Rams. McClure way out on top.
Got to move it. That's it. Get the dribble started.
Nockey bails him out. Gets
There
it to
it is.
Gamber from 3.
Fill it.
Short. Kent on the rebound. Plenty of time. Short.
Oh,
Tipped out.
hard
Nockey
again.
puts it up.
It's going to go.
Short. Oh, my goodness.
We had 3 good looks. I don't think it's what Doug wanted, but we got 3 looks.
At the end of one period of play, Mount Vernon 15, Marion 5, and we'll be right back.
If you're a hurry up, gas it up, no time to waste driver, chances are you don't have time to check your oil and water. You fill it up, pay it up, and drive it out, even though you're overdue for an oil change and lube. You would like to take better care of your car, but you just can't seem to find the time. At least, not until now. Before your car stops, take it to Ron's One Stop. Ron's One Stop, Mount Vernon.
When it comes to commercial construction, Ray Black & Sons is large enough to do the job, yet small enough to care. With more than 90 years combined experience in commercial construction, Black & Sons maintains quality with a hands-on approach from the ground to the roof. As a trusted name in commercial roofing, Ray Black & Sons installs Genflex rubber, Genflex vinyl, modified, metal, and built-up roofs. Ray Black & Sons Construction. From the ground to the roof, your only real choice in commercial construction and roofing.
Affordable Homes in Dix is your authorized Friendship Homes dealer. Friendship Homes are simply the pinnacle of manufactured sectional home living. The Friendship Home features cathedral ceilings, custom crafted kitchen and bath cabinetry, abundant storage, and quality materials and construction. Designed with comfort in mind, the unmatched elegance and diversity of styles allows the Friendship Home to stand alone. Experience a Friendship Home today at Affordable Homes, just off I-57 at exit 103 in Dix, where the American dream is made affordable.
It's going to be Marion ball to start the second period. They're down 10. See what they come out in here. New player in the lineup, number 52. That's Lucas Kammer, 6'2" sophomore.
That's 2 sophomores they got on the floor here, and a junior and 2 seniors.
Yeah, they'll lose Johns and Vi off their starting 5. Stolen by Knox.
Quick steal.
They're going to call
good
5.
Call, good call. Old Murph's still up. I'll tell you what, Murph doesn't rest those ponies at all. He's always up.
He's easy on his slacks, but hard on his shoes.
Well, he's got those hush puppies on.
Uh-oh, don't get me started on the hush puppies.
What is Gus wearing tonight?
Gus is styling tonight.
He's styling. He's not fashion plating with hush puppies. Talked to Gus's dad earlier tonight.
Yeah,
He's
from
down
3.
here downtown.
No good. Vi on the rebound. Yeah, Gus's dad, loves basketball. One of
Sure
the
does.
more knowledgeable gentlemen you'll ever speak to when it comes to the sport of basketball.
Sport king.
Good job by Kyle. He made Cruz go over the top of that pick.
Johns thinks about it, drives, air ball. My goodness.
Good job, Kenneth. Look for him. Look for him. There he is. He's
Over
looking
the
for him.
top.
Good pass.
You had it all the way, Hack.
A good pass by Kenneth. Mr. Pearl.
I was listening to you, and I was looking at the wrong guy, and I'm going, no, don't throw it there. And then all of a sudden, it was a beautiful assist to Scott Gamber.
You was wanting to throw it to Kyle down the corner, wasn't you?
Oh, my.
Cruz on the foul.
Kent Williams draws the charging foul.
That's why Hack's the analyst.
All right.
Yeah, that's right. Kenneth's come in and give us some good minutes. He's done that. That's if you stay within yourself, you can give good minutes.
Kent back to Gamber, back to Williams. Oh, it was a pick and roll. Kent left open. He drains it.
Good. See, the man went over the top and then stepped back. He gave Kent. Why would you give Kent a wide open shot?
It's a good question. I cannot answer that.
I'm sure Murph can't answer it either.
Mount Vernon by 14. They find Clarida down low. He muscles up, rejected by Gamber. It's going to be Marion ball.
I'll tell you, Murph didn't teach him to do it that way. He told him when he picks up his dribble, go up on him.
6 minutes remaining in the first half. Nocky and
Good
Wilson
job.
return.
Good job by Kenneth, and Doug's letting him know it. So is Gus.
19-5. And I'm really surprised. I thought Marion would come out with more
I did
fire
too.
tonight.
I sure did.
We've got a long way to go, though. Vi runs it down, gets it off Kyle McClure's foot. Nice effort by Vi there.
Well, right now, Marion can't buy a basket. We've run off 16 straight points on them. From 5-3 to 19-5.
That man-to-man defense, awfully tough. They're having a hard time getting a good look, and when they do get a good look, they can't put it in. They're starting to set little meaner picks down in the paint. Vi tries it off glass, and I think he planned that.
I do too. He had no angle for it, though. You got to get that high on the glass to do that. Oh, there was a shot.
Well, they're running right through the picks.
Nocky took one heck of a shot in the chops, I'm telling you.
It's going to be Mount Vernon ball out of bounds. Clarida back into the lineup.
John will be wanting to check his dentures and his molars.
Lurkins takes the seat. And also into the lineup, number 22, Chad Brandon, a 5'10" junior. He replaces Justin Johns. He showed some pretty good wheels. Nocky left wide open. No good. Vi on the rebound. Gets it to Cruz. Back to Brandon. Working around the horn. Kammer trying to post up Wilson. That's not going to work.
No.
Brandon dribbles it off McClure's foot. Chased down by Cruz. He's going to launch.
That's what he does now. That's what he does. He's pretty stationary there.
Well, that gets him off the 5-point Schneider they were on there.
We got Morgan checking back in now for Kyle.
It's going to be Mount Vernon ball out right beneath our camera.
Bill's getting all those shots.
Pretty good vantage point we have.
You got him. Good call. Scott Walk. Excellent call. Yeah, these are great. This is a great spot to work from.
And you got to give Marion props on a tremendous gym. It's a beautiful place.
Oh, yes.
Holds a lot of people and an excellent floor, a lot of room on the sides and at the both ends. In fact, there's so much room on the ends, it makes it a little bit of a tough backdrop for the shooter.
It sure is. Oh, he walked there. Good seal. Getting over the top.
Well, they've got two shooters in there, and Cruz. Williams with a steal. Hammered. Oh, it doesn't go.
You got to go for the score right away, though, instead of looking over your shoulder. Let him hammer you, but you got to get it down. You got to finish that one off.
I think he's looking over his shoulder to see if he's got enough space to jam.
Yeah, and I'm sure Doug's not happy with that, if that's what his thought was. But I don't know why he looked over his shoulder, but I would assume that's the same thing you're saying.
For a trailer?
No. I don't know why he'd look for a trailer when you got your best shooter with the ball.
First free throw, up and in.
But he may have been. Who knows?
4:19 left in the first half. Marion with 8. Kent Williams gives Mount Vernon 21.
We got them both the other way.
Little full court pressure.
That's his third time in a row now.
Steal by Nocky, finds Williams.
Good job, good job.
They get a timeout.
He wants timeout. Murph wants a timeout. They're
on
up.
their feet. Looking at it. Oh, it's beautiful. At the 4:09 mark, Mount Vernon by 15, 23 to 8.
Was it hot up here or not?
It's pretty warm up here. It's a good vantage point, but taking the heat's rising tonight, Hack.
Heating up.
Hey, good opportunity to congratulate Coach Sarah Rennie and the Lady Rams. They won the regional last night, and they'll take on Belleville East Monday night at Centralia in the sectional. And Centralia, the Orphan Annies, with an upset over O'Fallon, and they'll take on East St. Louis Lincoln. And we'll have to find out. We might try to do one of those games next week.
Well, that'd be fine.
Brandon with a brick, no
That's
good.
Good call. 22 on the back.
That earlier foul on Cruz was his second. He remained in the game.
They're still in the man. So far, we haven't seen the gimmick defense. Of course, I don't think we will now. When you got a lead, it's hard to play the gimmick.
Oh, yeah. Team foul situation, Marion with 6, Mount Vernon with 2. John splits him, takes it all the way in.
Oh, no. He's got the call. That's
charging foul on John Nocky. Justin John's set to come back into the Marion lineup.
He was about 5 feet away, and I'm about 120, so I guess we'll go with the 5-footer. Looks like John's going to get a seat. Doug wasn't happy with that. Out of control, didn't get a good look.
Mount Vernon goes with McClure, Williams, Morgan, Gamber, and Wilson.
We've played 7 so far tonight.
Scott comes out. Little blocking foul on Kent Williams there. Just a hair late getting there.
If you're going to keep him from reversing it, you got to go up on an angle a little bit more, so they have to duck back into the help. Kent was pushing him towards the 10-second line. We want to duck him back into the help. Good job by Kyle getting over that pick.
That foul on Williams was his first.
On that inbounds play, they basically tried to pick Kyle. He got over it again.
Well, a lot of the problem is the guy on the dribble isn't running close enough to the pick. He's
not
leaving space.
It. Exactly. Now, if he puts it on the floor, I like it.
Cruz off the dribble.
There, he drained one. I like it, though. I still like it when he puts it on the floor. Now, when he's a senior, we probably won't like it. He's going to be big and strong.
Yeah.
He's going to be a ton.
Marion in double figures, 23-10. 3 minutes left, first half.
Remember, he played varsity farm last year, Rob, as a freshman. Cruz did.
That's right, he did. Williams drives into the paint, finds Gamber. Morgan on top.
Showing some good patience here by the Rams.
Little double. Oh, go get it, Scott.
Good job.
That's our ball.
That's right.
Great
good job. Scott set that up. He sprinted far, but let him touch it first.
Exactly.
If Scott touches it, it's their ball.
A heady play.
Definitely a good play by Scott. That's why his father went to Northwestern. Home of the Wildcats.
Matt Lurkins replaces Clarida.
Who I might add this year are playing like Wildcats when the Illini got done with them.
Yeah, that was a little ugly there. Illinois had several turnovers that were unforced errors. Morgan from downtown.
Buried it.
Oh, yes.
That might have been NBA range.
26-10. Mount Vernon on top. Cruz from 3. No good. Big James with a strong board.
Big James.
Finds Morgan on the outlet. There's Williams. He's got room. Waits, puts it up. Fouled, and he'll shoot 2.
Good move by Kent. He was able to draw the foul, feel the contact, and put it on the glass. I tell you what, I watched Northwestern 4 years, and Evishmeyer is good. They say he might be a first-round draft choice. He has had nothing to go with him for 4 years.
Yeah, when Gino Carlisle transferred to Cal, they took their outside.
And the other kid who left went to Kansas.
Oh, Rex Walters.
Rex Walters.
Knox replaces Morgan.
Now because this guy is a big-time Big Ten player.
Oh, Kent doesn't get the crawl. 2:08 left in the first half. Kent's second free throw is good.
Buried it.
27-10. 3/4 zone or one?
Well, it's a diamond and one.
Diamond and one.
Or 1-2-2 or 1-2-1-1, whatever you want to call it.
Vive
It's that trap.
Forced to the limit.
Good pass again.
Oh, it was there. It was there. Kent should have gone with his first instinct.
Yeah. I think we're wanting the ball because I think Marion had to hit it.
Nice pass over the top. Kent went high.
Very high.
Saw Kyle under the basket. Decided, instead of just a touch pass, decided to come down. By the time he decided to finally throw it to Kyle, it was too late.
Rams back in that press. I love this down front press. Oh, got to get that one. Pick it off.
John's a little shaky against the press. Cruz, guarded by Gamber. Johns drives.
Good defense by the Rams. Really good defense.
Oh, almost out of bounds.
Almost, right.
Johns just inside the line. He's no good. Gamber with another board.
I wonder how many he's got.
Close to 5, I'd say.
1:11 to go. Rams up 17.
Knox looks inside. Dribbles to the top, into the paint, fakes up. Drew 2 men to him. Gamber on top, guarded by Lurkins. Kent gets a pick from Gamber. McClure.
Now we don't want to get sloppy
Knox
with it.
from 3. No good. Go
Quality
chases down
shot.
his own board. Rejected by Cruz.
First shot was a good one.
If Cruz walked any farther, he'd have to pack a bag.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Thought Scott Gamber might have had a jump ball, got no call, but in effect, by that good defense, forced Cruz to walk.
And don't foul now. Don't put him on the stripe.
We don't even really need to guard that camera.
And we're not going to worry about the stripe right now. Let's get 5 seconds.
Good job. He's about got it.
See, when he picks it up, the count goes off.
Cruz drives into the paint and scores. Very nice.
He's going to be a ton, I'll tell you. He's going to be a ton, Rob.
Well, that great Mount Vernon defense in the first half holds Marion to a mere 12 points. And we'll be back with some halftime analysis as Mount Vernon leads 27-12 at the end of one half.
Security, peace of mind, and personal attention. Guywood Insurance, we understand that your insurance needs are as unique as your past and future. Our staff of professional support specialists treat you as an individual, not a case number. Every client we insure has our personal service commitment. Representing Ohio Casualty Insurance for more than 30 years, Guywood Insurance, a partner for life and a company you can trust. Call us today at 242-2050 or stop by our office at 1400 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Lindsay's RV Center in Mount Vernon and Carmi is celebrating 30 years of sales and service excellence. Join our celebration and walk through the Sandpiper, our newest line of travel trailers and fifth wheels. Lindsay's RV Center remains your Prowler, Dutchman, Signature, Aristocrat, Royal, Wildwood, and Coleman dealer. Enjoy the great outdoors for another 30 years with Lindsay's RV Center. Call toll-free 1-888-RV-IS-FUN.
I'm here with my buddy Jeff Hacker at halftime as Mount Vernon enjoys a 15-point lead, and that man-to-man defense has just got them shut down.
We really got after it. We made them put the ball on the floor to get their shots. As I know we said it 3 or 4 times, but they're not a good shooting team off the dribble with more than one dribble especially. And so thus we've made them do that, and we've dominated the glass.
Oh, yeah, Scott Gamber's just been cleaning the glass.
He's been all over it.
And scoring-wise, I guess Morgan and Williams have to be leading the way. Nocky's got a 3.
Right. Williams got at least 2 threes and possibly 3. I'd say we got pretty balanced, good balance across there at the 27-12 mark.
All right, Hack, let's see what this second half brings.
Let's do her.
after a 35-minute halftime show.
Unbelievable.
Gamber takes it to the hoop strong.
That'll get us started.
That's right.
I'll tell you what, I've never sat through a halftime like that. It was a fine halftime. Are we getting paid by the game or by the minute?
If we were getting paid by the hour, we'd be breaking the bank.
That's right.
Mount Vernon on top, 29-12. Johns back to Cruz from downtown, no good. Scott Gamber with yet another rebound. Nocky pushes it up, tipped away. Nice defense there.
Good defense, very good defense.
Lurkins. Vi to Johns, back to Vi.
Good pass by Vi.
Clarida contested, but puts it in over Gamber.
They're still not pressuring us. They're dropping back in. Little half court.
Double. There's a little double.
Yes, that's the first time we've seen it.
Williams. Oh, tough shot on the reverse.
Got to get that one on the glass so you get a chance to rebound it.
29-14. Mount Vernon on top. Hack, we may have to send you to the infirmary tomorrow, get you on IV, get ready for tomorrow night, the big Centralia game.
I'll be there.
Oh, my goodness. Clarida.
Clarida, 2 in a row.
Tough shot in the paint.
I believe it's this dust up in this loft. I was fine until I got in here.
Well, that's good to hear.
That halftime took so long, my wife will think we went to Murfreesboro and stopped on the way home.
Well, I saved myself some money tonight, so I'm going straight home. Gamber takes it strong to the board.
2 for Scott.
Cruz trying to draw a weak charge in there. Better play some defense. Quit trying to draw that charge.
Rams and a man again. We call that off each half.
Did anybody get a piece of that?
I think we did on the first pass.
Oh, okay.
On the first tip. Then we had a couple attempts to get it and couldn't reach it.
6 minutes remaining in the third period. Mount Vernon 31, Marion 16. See what they run. They have no inbounds play.
No. They just want to get it inbounds.
They're really banging. They're going to call Scott, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Marion crowd likes that. I guess they think Scott's been taking liberties with their inside people.
There comes Big James in. Scott's going to get a seat here. Got 2. He said something to the officials. He went by. I don't know. I hope it was complimentary.
I think he probably said, yes, sir, you're right. I did foul that young man.
That's what you got to do.
Cruz in the paint, puts it up and in. I think they're going to try to jam it in down low.
They're taking it inside.
Murph heard me talking about they have no inside game, and he says, I'll show that Wilt guy I got inside game. Morgan from 3, yes.
Let him spot up. That half-court trap that they're doing, but they didn't get down to the corner to trap.
34-18, Mount Vernon. Over the top. Tipped away.
Good strip. Good strip. In fact, I thought that ball would go to us because I thought they stripped it and spiked it off his thigh.
I think you're right.
But they had a better view than we did, but it sure come off that way, you know.
John Nocky with some good backside help there. They went over the top to Clarida. Clarida posting up Big James. Johns from inside the arc. No good. Morgan battling.
Good job following 34. No, he called it on 43.
Well, he might have just...
he was on him like a suit, a cheap one.
He was riding him like a cheap carnival pony.
I tell you, that was... I don't understand that one, but I guess we'll take it because that's the way it's on the board.
They're looking inside. Back to Cruz in the corner. Clarida posting up strong. We didn't see any of this in the first half.
No.
Cruz.
Yeah. John Nocky on the rebound. Speaking of John.
He's taking it deep, gets it to Morgan. Shot no good. Williams with an easy rebound and a
Good
layup.
job by Kent on the follow. I believe Chris was too close on that one.
Kent Williams will want to take Gamber's old nickname of BFI after
That's
that
right.
garbage.
He picked that one up.
Scorers will do that. Nice pass from Vi to Clarida. Oh, how did that not go in?
Now see, there's a foul. He's going to call it on. There was a foul on Clarida when he went on the glass to get it. He leaned his left shoulder over Morgan to get it. There should have been no call there, no call on the second one. That's two quick fouls on Gamber and Chris Morgan this half.
Morgan takes a seat. Gamber back in. 4:39. Third period action, Mount Vernon on top, 36-18.
Boy, they shoot some bad free throws. That's 3 times I know he's been short. Now you watch him. He releases and then steps away. You got to stay at the line because otherwise your momentum's pulling back.
That's a good point.
See him moving back?
Man.
I'll guarantee you, these people who work in kinetics and kinesiology could tell you, if you don't stay there, your muscles are already starting to recoil as you back up on your release.
Oh, there's Kent down low, spins, puts it up, and in.
I didn't mean to analyze it like a physicist, but that's the way it is. Kinesiologist, Bill. That's right. I had those in the crossword puzzle today.
Cruz baseline jumper.
Oh, we got to box out. Got to box out. He's a fine player. I'm telling you, he's going to be a ton when he's a senior.
Yes, sir.
I could see him improving throughout the year, and he's got some confidence in this game.
Nocky from 3, short. Kyle runs it down, gets it to Kent.
Good pass. Good pass.
Oh, he can't get it to go. Williams hammered to the floor.
He got fouled. Kyle did. Dennis was picking up a little bit. The bigger official was taking off going the other way. He looked like the free throw shooter. He's down there in front of Murph, and Terry Gamber just blasted him down there.
Clarida, after some hard work inside, takes a seat. He's replaced by Kammer.
We got to keep an evil eye on the judge down here every once in a while. The judge made me do it.
Kyle McClure will shoot. Oh, they're going to say he was shooting.
I love it.
I think he was passing.
I think he was sitting down passing. Either that was Harse and he's shooting it from his rear end.
That's a tough shot. First free throw by McClure. Nothing but net. 39-20.
I mean, he's sitting down. There's no way he could be shooting the ball unless we're playing Harse.
Kyle drains them both. I saw Kyle's sister Mallory in the house tonight.
Oh, Mallory.
Pretty good-looking girl.
She used to be an assistant of mine when I was teaching history. Her and the Bama.
We've got them doubled right now, Hack, with 3:33 remaining in the third period. It's 40-20.
And, you know, they jumped out at us pretty good, and we've still increased it to double it.
I thought John was going to get that steal. Mr. Glue. I'd like to see the chaos corner every time John makes a basket start going glue, glue.
Well, we got to get him on that tomorrow night.
Sounds like they're booing him, but they'll actually be gluing him.
Step up, Kyle.
I see what you're saying, because if he receives that pass closer to the arc,
sure,
he can bust that 3.
Oh, yeah.
Morgan will bust it. Short.
See, he was taking off. You look at, when the kids look at the video with Doug, they'll see if they're releasing back, it's only natural. I can't explain it. I'm not smart enough to explain it.
Well, I know I used to talk to Todd Hayes his senior year because I thought Todd Hayes was shooting fadeaway jumpers even when nobody was guarding.
Right.
And I'd say, Todd, you're fading away on that shot. I don't know if he listened to me or not.
There's another call down inside.
Well, I think Marion's going to have going to start to feel like they can bang and do anything they want when they're posting up because they're calling all those fouls on us.
Well, that's 4 fouls this half on us.
It appears that the Marion players are initiating the contact when they're posting up down low.
And all the fouls, Rob, are inside. Woo! We'll be here. I'll tell you what, we'll be here as long as we were at Murfreesboro as we stopped on the way home.
I thought James played some good defense there.
I did too. We need some ticks to go off the clock.
2:34 remaining third period action. Vi's got a mismatch there with Kenneth Knox on him. They list Vi at 6'3".
Kenneth's going to battle him. See, we got help with James down there. We got to get a switch back, though. Scott's got to switch back.
They get it down low.
Good job.
Knox pokes it away.
He put it on the floor down there, and John and Kenneth had the quick hands.
Kenneth steps in.
He walked. Good call.
What's wrong with this referee?
Yeah, he should have called it right.
He's calling walking from 45 feet away. This guy's got a good look at it.
The call was correct, but it's embarrassing to call it on your partner underneath his nose. You're right, Rob, 100%. So are our fans. Our fans are pointing out there. They knew it was a walk. Oh, got to help now. Oh, he let it go.
Yeah, there we go.
Pass the powder puff. Makeup time.
Kent's going to score right here. Oh, he gets it inside to Gamber. Nice move. Back to Kent. Nice fake up. Shoots. Short.
He got fouled after the shot. Doug's wanting that call. This guy, this older fella here, this heavier set official, I'm sorry, is...
Good defense. Look at Gamber hustle.
There's no way this official could see that on that side. He called it that way right away.
I think it might have been the old Heinz ketchup.
Oh, yeah.
He anticipated. Chad Brandon, number 22, into the Wildcat lineup.
He was in there in the first half. He had a good JV game for him.
Played pretty well.
He's a junior. I remember when he was a junior. Justin Vial on the point now.
Guarded by McClure. Clarida takes it into the paint. Good defense. Tipped away.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. They're letting them play down underneath, or else my eyes are bad and they're not getting anybody.
Big James down low. Gets it back to Gamber. Kent's posting up. He's guarded by
Oh,
Perkins.
come on. Vi just nailed him.
Gamber takes it up strong. No good.
James got
Oh, they call jump ball there?
Jump, we'll take it. This game's getting away from him.
Yeah,
but we're happy with it. Jump ball in a possession, Marion.
Well, we've seen Justin Vi in the past lose his composure a little bit and try to get pretty physical, so we'll watch and see. He's starting to throw some elbows. Good defense. Clarida gets it to go.
He's one little press now.
45 seconds remaining in the third period. Mount Vernon 40, Marion 22. Doug calls out for one shot.
Rob, you think about all that flurry of action there where they started to make a run at us. They still didn't cut into the lead.
No, not at all.
They went a minute and a half there, and they took advantage of some things that we made mistakes, some violations, some turnovers, and they still only scored 2 points out of all that.
I noticed just then Kent went down on that sore knee. I don't know if you've seen it at school, but he's got a knot on that one knee that's just about as big as a, what would you say, a plum?
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, we can't make that pass.
Kent fakes, kicks it back out. 15
Good
seconds.
job. Good discipline. Good discipline. So they're in that zone now looking for a trap. Now they're going to go back into their man.
We're inside 9. Kent reverses, gets it up.
Count it.
No good. Oh, that's got to hurt.
He does go down hard. I'm going to tell you what. He does go down hard.
Thank you. Thank you.
4 seconds remaining. Kent Williams will shoot 2.
Good thing that older official didn't have a Marion jersey on. The way he come up there, the first guy he saw was him. I think he was ready to smack him.
Kent's got that look, doesn't he?
Yeah, he gets that look in his eye. That's that competitive edge, good intensity. You block everything else out around you.
First free throw attempt up. Off the back iron, no good.
That's 2 he's missed tonight.
He's not happy.
No, he's not happy. Bill says he's not happy. That's very true, Bill.
That may be the understatement of the evening.
Well, you know, Bill's pretty perceptive, though. We've worked with him for 3 years. We've got him trained to perception. What is that? What was that?
Looked like he walked.
Francis the Mule. He double kicked. 41-22 going into the last quarter. 8 minutes to go for these Marion seniors on their home court.
And you're watching Mount Vernon Rams basketball on Cable Channel 10.
For 24-hour towing and heavy-duty wrecker service, call Rick's Towing at 242-4500 and we'll get you where you need to go. For deluxe, charter, and coach transportation, call Beck Bus Service at 242-5685. For rider one-way truck rental, call 244-2535.
Bank of Illinois, your community bank in Mount Vernon.
For dishes, dresses, and diamonds, there's only one place to shop, the Gallery on Broadway. Mount Vernon TV and Appliances, Carl's for men and women, and Jackson's Jewelers. Mary's Income Tax and Bookkeeping Services. Call 244-4577 or stop by 1112 South 23rd Street in Mount Vernon. Steffi's Home Furnishings. Visit our new location on South 42nd Street for all your home furnishing needs.
Okay, Rams ball, 41-22, 7:58 to go.
Pack, if we'd have had a dance contest there at the break between the third and the fourth period, I think I would have won it.
You'd have had to beat out Bill.
He can't move with me, baby. All right, Mount Vernon on top by 19. Marion with a scoring explosion in the third period. They got 10 points.
They're trying to do some kind of trapping, but they're not getting to the ball quick enough.
Kyle.
They're in a zone.
Kent drives into the paint, puts it up. Oh, it rattles out.
Good job by Scott.
Board. He's thrown to the floor, Doug's up, loses a pin.
Oh, my lands. This guy's gonna change the whole complexion of the game. Our people are hot.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get too vocal when you're up 19.
Yeah.
I don't know. It never stopped me before, though.
Well, you don't want to get anybody hurt with it, you know. Graham's still in the man. I have no idea what Marion's trying to run. They don't pick on anybody. They go just pick air. That's easy to do, pick air. I've seen guys do it.
Clarida with a shot rejected. Kent Williams breaks long. Puts it up, he's undercut, and scores.
Kent baited him on that one. The camera will show that Kent baited him, though. He did a heck of a job getting the score, but I'd rather see Kent get it down easy and not get hurt.
He's going to have a grapefruit on that knee by tomorrow night.
He's going to be stiff and sore. I thought Coach Nagy was going to make it down, but he called me today. They got Loyola in a big ball game for him. They're a game behind University of Detroit.
Williams completes the three-point play.
They're up on the roll up there. They just nailed Cleveland State last night.
Sorry.
44-22. We've got them doubled again at the 6:45 mark of the fourth period. Vi drives, puts up a 12-footer short.
Don't release. See, Kent was releasing.
Cruz gets it to roll.
When he sees it on the video, he's going to wish he hadn't released because his man was right there at the top of the circle where he could have got that rebound.
44-24. I guess they're trying to trap.
Yeah, they are. Well, I'd tell you what, they're not trying to trap. They're in a zone, but they're not. Now they're manning again. Now they're back in the man.
Williams from three. No good.
His legs got to be sore.
Now, see, that's Vi's mistake. Because
sure it is.
He's the back man. The back man's got to know it's same team.
That's right.
Brandon has no idea who's behind him.
Speaking of UIC earlier,
yeah, I'm sorry.
You see where Lewis R. signed a 4-year contract at $140,000 a year at New Mexico State.
That's right. It beats that $1 a month he got this year.
I'll be going to New Mexico State to work some camps.
Oh, that's the land of enchantment.
I'll be there. I got my contract today from UIC also. Jimmy's got a camp. I'm back on the summer camp circuit. My wife will be happy.
Now, is that camp at the pavilion, or do they have a
it'll
practice?
be at the pavilion. 5 nights downtown Chicago with the men.
Well, they've got to love the job that Jimmy Collins has done at UIC.
Right now, they own Chicago.
Well, DePaul didn't do too bad.
No, but DePaul's season's not very good.
No, but they got help on the way.
Oh, yes, most definitely. Good job, Kyle.
Morgan again. Can't get it to go. Gammer with a rebound.
Pop it back. Let's go. 1 for 3. Fill it.
Oh!
That's our ball again.
Oh, yeah, that crowd loves the offensive board
The
work.
best thing about this referee on this end is he doesn't have to move when we're shooting because there's a lot of loose balls. He's animated, but it's very slow, like molasses in January.
Oh, that's the professor. Professor Hacker. He's doing earth science now. He was doing a kinesiology there a little earlier.
I just hope Pancoast and my good friend Keith Law don't hear this.
Law never listens to these broadcasts. Reed Backus into the ball game for Mount Vernon. Kenneth Knox, Reed Backus, Scott Gamber, Chris
We're going to run
Morgan.
a little clock. I like this idea, run a little clock.
Kyle McClure.
Save ourselves a little bit for tomorrow night. It's very important.
Yeah, it's time to start thinking about tomorrow with a 20-point lead with 4:45 remaining.
Hey, we got some great minutes out of Kenneth Knox tonight, I'm telling you.
He's played very well, played within himself.
Exactly. He has all year. You know, I've sat down and talked to James this year, James Wilson, and I'll mention that here on the next break, just about a conversation I had with old James.
Well, as the Rams continue to run clock, we could probably talk about just about anything you wanted to.
Well, they're going to run a little clock here. Kent's got the ball. We're just talking. Somebody in the coach's office or in the driver head office the other day said, "Why don't you shoot it more?" He said, "Why do I need to shoot it when we got other shooters?" Now that is a yeoman's role effort when he made that statement. I just was so happy to hear him say that. I don't need to shoot it. We got other guys that can shoot it. I know my role. That's why this team's winning without big size.
Exactly. Guys are doing what they have to do.
Doug's starting to get the subs ready.
How many? We've run over a minute on right now. I forgot to look at the clock.
I'll tell you what, I like the way Murph's doing it. We're not going to the line. Good pass, good pass, good dish.
We're going to back it out again.
A half a step behind, but the idea was there. Chris might have released a half a step too soon and threw the timing off.
Gamber takes it hard to the basket.
Good, strong move. Clarida's not liking it.
He says, I can't stop that.
Look at Kenneth. Get up here on him. Here's a guy that we beat him in the ground tonight, 14 crews. But I'll tell you what, fans, you're going to see him play for 2 straight years. Following Scott. He got him. Yeah, he got a little ticky-tack on him.
Scott needs to move his feet and not reach.
And doesn't need to be covering him on the perimeter. It wasn't his man on the switch.
That's right.
And you know he doesn't shoot well off the dribble. All those little things. But when you're playing at a high level of intensity, that's hard to do, to pull back. We're getting some guys out of the ball game. Hopefully for the last time they'll be on the floor down here this year.
And this Marion crowd is...
they're packing up the bats and going home.
They're out of here. And the big Mount Vernon crowd sticking around. 3:18 remaining. Crews at the line. First one, no good. Kyle McClure with a strong rebound.
I see old Larry Hawkins giving me a wave down there. He must be approving of the game, he and Randy Niffen.
They know that if they give you a wave, they could probably get their name mentioned on the air, because me and Hack have been known to discuss just about anything during garbage time.
If you're in the house, you got a chance of coming on the audio.
We're inside 3 minutes. Mount Vernon 46, Marion 24.
Good job. Good.
Loses
all right.
the handle.
You see, he called it out. He does nothing but work that 10-second line, though. He's so graceful. Good job by Kyle.
There it is. Bill Allen's putting out the challenge to Coach Murphy. 220-yard dash. Bill Allen says, I can take that guy.
I thought they were talking about their weight.
No, both of those guys kissed 220 goodbye in about the 8th grade. Kenneth's going to take it to the hoop.
Good job, Kenneth. Count it.
Oh,
he called charging.
That's terrible.
He called charging. We can't get them all, Rob. We can't get them all.
2:32. Mount Vernon by 22. I'm not sure. I think they're going to get some ice on Kent's knee.
Comes your man King in now. We have Frericks coming in, my boy Frericks.
Gennaro Hawkins with the ball. Mount Vernon going with Gennaro Hawkins, who stops and pops. No good. Larry Holt with a big board, off glass and in. The big junior looking good. Mount Vernon going with, 5-second call. Oh, no, he called the line. Good pressure, one man, Kenny Battle, one-man press there by Kenneth Knox, and he's going to get a fine hand as he's replaced by...
They did a fine job, Kenneth did. He really came in and gave us yeoman minutes tonight.
Mount Vernon going with King, Holt, Backus, Frericks, and Gennaro Hawkins. King, the trigger man.
Jamal King getting it in. Let it go all the way over if you have to.
Backus over to Holt. 2 minutes left. Mount Vernon double them up, 48-24. The defensive effort has just been outstanding tonight. Drops it to Reed Backus. Double dribble, gets away with it. Can't get it to go. Frericks with a big board. Oh! Some hard work in that weight room, and Jeremy Frericks might be able to give us some good minutes as a senior.
Jeremy's hobbling a little bit, but I'll tell you what, you said it right. He needs to get in that weight room.
And realize that it's a 12-month commitment to the weight room. That's their big freshman there, got one down. Anthony Franks.
Is that number 54?
Uh-huh. Pretty good-looking ball player. He's got a nice crossover dribble. He can get to the hoop. Gennaro goes baseline, puts it up. No good, no call.
They're letting them play. Let them play out the string.
1:10 remaining.
Excuse me, Rob.
Kammerer with a
That was
move.
a nice move. A good move for a guard to go out there.
It's going to be Marion ball.
Larry Holt had a nice stick back. I missed about a minute there of the audio. I was over here sneezing and hacking. And
the professor a little under the weather tonight. We'll have to get him.
I have to have some medicinal remedy tonight, I guess.
That'll do it for you.
Little lemon juice.
Shot put in by Travis Hope, a 6'2 junior. Oh, watch this one.
Corey's in the ball game. I would be remiss if I didn't miss it.
Watch this 55. I guarantee you he's going to hammer somebody.
Well, he's got Corey.
Gennaro was a nice move into the paint.
Good move into the paint.
Get it to go. Frerichs on the board.
Frerichs going up. We got my man Corey in there. We got Gokenar in there also.
He's fouled. Number 55, that's Dustin Whitehead, a 6'4 sophomore.
They got a lot of sophomores on their roster and some size.
But when you look at our sophomores, when you look at Big James and Strick, we're doing okay in that sophomore class.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Into the Mount Vernon lineup, number 41, John Guggenauer. I think they list him at 6'3", but he's closing in on 6'4", and he's also a sophomore.
I like him.
He's really starting to shoot it well. Frerichs drains them both, and it's 50-28.
Well, he plays smart. I think he was probably under a tremendous amount of pressure when he first got here. And I don't think, I know.
Fletcher on the drive.
Good defense. See that defense? Look at that wingspan.
That's 5. Tough shot for Scott.
Come right off to him. Watch him bring it. Watch him bring it. Look at that right hand. I know they got the ball. They fouled him, but he brought the ball right hand, and he's a left-hander.
I tell you one thing I've noticed, Hack, on his shot, it used to seem like his left elbow was way out wide. Now he's got it in.
Yeah, he's getting stronger, see?
Yeah. Guggenauer on the inbound, gets it to Corey. Corey,
there he is.
Way downtown.
Oh, he's going for it.
Off the back iron. 10 seconds remaining. Corey with some tough D.
Look at Corey in there.
Come out of there with it.
Well, he's got it. Well, Coach Tickner would have liked that.
Got that right.
Was that a double leg takedown? The WWF and the NOW right now, National Organization of Wrestlers.
I thought NOW was something else.
You might know.
From downtown, air ball at the buzzer. Mount Vernon 50, Marion 28. Professor, you better go get a little something on your throat.
I tell you what, we're going to stop at the first drugstore we see on the way home for some medicinal.
All right, that sounds good. Well, I'm sure this big crowd will be out in force tomorrow night when the Centralia Orphans come to town. But we're going to call it a night down here at Marion with the Mount Vernon Rams on top, 50-28. We'll see you next time.